the prophet Isaiah, we hear these words. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent. So he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. Yet who of his generation protested? For he was cut off from the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was punished. He was assigned a grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death. Though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth. At this time, I invite us all to join our spirits in the holy privilege of prayer. After I have led this prayer, we will unite our voices as one as we sing together the Lord's Prayer. Friends, let us pray. God of love, we remember tonight all that our blessed Lord endured for us. Let us remember how Jesus was betrayed and given up into the hands of wicked men. Lord Jesus, we remember tonight that it was one of your own familiar friends who betrayed you. And we know that there is nothing that so breaks the heart as the disloyalty of one whom we call friend. Grant that we may not betray you. Tonight, Lord, save us. Save us from the cowardice that would disown you when it is hard to be true to you. Save us from the disloyalty that betrays you in this hour when you need someone to stand by you. Save us from the fickleness that blows hot and cold in its devotion, from the fair weather friendship that when things are difficult or dangerous makes us ashamed to show whose we are and whom we serve. Let us remember how Jesus suffered death upon the cross. Lord Jesus, help us to remember the lengths to which your love was ready to go. Having loved your own, you loved them to the very end. A love of which none can be greater, the love that lays down its life for its friends. But it was while people were yet enemies, you died for them. Let us remember how Jesus now lives and reigns. Help us to remember that the crucified Lord is the risen Lord, and that the cross will soon become the crown. So grant unto us to trust in his love and to live in his presence, that we may share in his glory. This we ask for your love's sake, as together in one voice we sing the prayer Jesus taught us.
Amen.
In this moment, I know that many of you are handling many different things in this time. Hymnals and bulletins and inserts and all kinds of things. But the best you can, I would like you in this moment to simply secure your nail. And hold the nail in your hand as I read this and share this with you, because one of my Lenten blessings was this devotion. And as I read it shortly after Ash Wednesday, I knew I wanted to share this with you this evening. So with your nail in hand, let's open our hearts to these words. Lord Jesus, when you strip our faith down to a nail, that's all we have, a simple nail. All the glamour of vestments, all the wealth of the church, all the comfort of cathedrals is worth nothing. When you strip it all down to a nail, that's all we have is a simple nail and a story of love. All the great ministers of the church, the cascade of church history, and mighty holy empires and reformations, when you strip it all down to a nail, that's all we have, a simple nail and a story of love. And the many theological books written in the great universities of divinity and the councils of fashioned creeds and the worldwide web of religion, when you strip it all down to a nail, that's all we have. A simple nail and a story of love. Here is our corrective. Our moment to lay aside that which pads our faith and affirms that which draws us here tonight. For when you strip it all down to a nail, that's all we have, a simple nail and a story of a profound love. For when we let go of our simple nail, we then can bear witness to this story of love. The story of love that we hold in our hand tonight is how we will end our time together this evening. In a very simple way, a profound way to see, hear, taste, touch, and feel. The love that is wondrous, the grace that is amazing, and will never let us go. As you hold that nail in your hand tonight, I want you to begin to understand what this nail might represent in your life. Brokenness, pain, sin, estrangement, pride, anger, relationship. And to know that whatever that nail represents for you, the nail of Jesus Christ overcomes it all. And so we will end our time of worship tonight in a very holy and sacred manner. I am going to invite you, as the Spirit leads. There will be no ushers escorting anyone tonight. To lay your nail where our faith begins, at the baptismal font. To lay your nail where the journey began 40 plus days ago, where we received our ashes. To lay the nail where we were last night as we broke bread and shared the cup. As the Spirit leads, I'm going to ask you to come down the center aisle. And to one at a time, or if you want to come as a family, it doesn't matter. But to come with your nail in hand and to offer that to Christ tonight. To know that it is our sin that nails him to the cross, but it is his love that redeems us because of that sin. I'm going to ask that as you come down the aisle with nothing but a nail in your hand, that you place that nail in the shrouded baptismal font. Now, a few things that I would just like to say, because after this is done, nothing more will be said. We will not see one another like this until Easter morning. There will be no benediction. There will be no postlude. There will be time for silence and prayer. I'm going to ask that if the Spirit moves, that you come to the baptismal font to lay your nail on top of the font tonight. But I'm going to also ask that as you come, and as a person or people come to the baptismal font, to kind of wait back a few steps so that person can have that time beneath the cross of Jesus. I also will share that as each nail is placed into the baptismal font, there will be a hammer stroke to remind us of the suffering and the love of Jesus Christ that is offered to each of us tonight. Once you have given your nail, I would ask, please, to return back to your pew by the two outside aisles for a time of prayer. Because when everyone has done this, that chooses to do so, there will be a tolling of the bell. The candle will be extinguished. And there will be a brief hymn that the choir will share. Strip it all away, my friends. We are left with a simple nail. A nail of abundant, enduring, and everlasting love. As the Spirit moves you, if the Spirit moves you, feel free to come and lay your nail.